We will work with distribution system operators, transmission system operators, and retailers in the utilities area. In the transport area, vehicle manufacturers, transport authorities, transport providers, and shipping operators. This means we are excluding areas. When it comes to public safety, ministries of interior and ministries of infrastructure. Those are the customers that we're after. And when I say we're after, and I will come back to this, this is nothing that we started this year. We have actually done this for quite some time. But we took a decision in the beginning of last year that now we'll really go for this business. But we have been in this business for probably 5, 6, 7 years. But it hasn't been a core focus until last year. Looking at what it is we're going to do, and you will get the chance to ask about this later on, and you who are really interested in technology and so forth, you will get the chance to ask about that. But for the utilities industry, we will do smart metering. We'll do smart grid communications, asset and critical infrastructure management, customer revenue management, and grid control. This is an industry that is in transformation, built on mobility, broadband, and they also need cloud. The transport industry, ICT, infrastructure for road and rail, transport transactions, connected vehicle cloud, which I will talk more about in a minute, the maritime ICT cloud, connected vessel, traffic management, and connected traffic cloud. I will talk about the connected traffic cloud later on. And then in public safety, disaster and emergency management, border and area security, strategic government networks, and first responder networks. All these 3 areas are growing for us today in a good pace. Very important to understand is that today there are many players. This is interesting for all possible competition out there. You have to play this right. You have to make sure that you add some extra value. And if you look at these industries today, if you look at how different companies have dealt with this today, you will find that there are many stovepipe solutions. And the first thing that is about to happen, or is happening now, is that things are becoming connected. And the second phase, the ecosystems, and that phase is already here, will start to become connected. Cars have to be able to talk to trucks. Cars and trucks have to be able to talk to roads. Cars and trucks and roads, they have to be able to talk to traffic authorities, to do traffic control, to do traffic planning. If you build stovepipe solutions, this will not work. You will not be successful. For that reason, it's extremely important for Ericsson, together with our customers, to build a solution that actually can be used not just across different car manufacturers, but also cross industries. Because what we will see happen in the long run, and that area started now, is that you will see business changing. We'll do business in different ways, just because of that everything will become connected. So we have built a platform that works for not just these 3 industries, but also other industries. And in the long run, we will move into other industries as well, but we have to be successful here first. In the bottom, you have the ICT infrastructure, you have the connectivity management, you have the device management, and you have the service and information management. This will enable any of these players, or players within this, to provide services to their customers. And that is what we are going to help those industries with. I will talk a little bit more specific about 3 solutions that we have. 3 cloud solutions. We start with the connected vehicle cloud. The car manufacturer today is very dependent, or most, I should say, not all, but most car manufacturers, they're very dependent on their dealer network. The fact is they don't have a very good contact with their end customers. And you who own cars, you probably know that. For a car manufacturer, 50% of the business is services and aftermarket business. And not being connected to your customer, that's not a good thing. But this is actually a way to become connected to your end customer and stay connected on a daily basis, not just every 3rd year when you change your car. The connected vehicle cloud will support you with this and will provide that connectivity to your customers. So, with support of the connected vehicle cloud, the driver or the owner will of course be able to be connected to his and her car with simple solutions like you can put on the air conditioner using your phone, or putting on the heater in the car using your phone, which I use a lot in Sweden where it's cold. And I can tell you, I use it a lot. It's fantastic. But not just that. That is really where it starts. But then, of course, connected to the automotive OEM, connected to the dealer, connected to the repair shop. You might have an accident. That accident might be taken care of the system in the background, instead of you having to do a lot of paperwork. The insurance company is involved, the repair shop is involved, and maybe not too far into the future, you have had a small accident. Your car understands that, yes, it's a small accident, you can continue to drive, still you need to fix it. In your display, in your car, you get the message. Do you want to have your car fixed this and that date? No, not that date, because it didn't fit with my calendar. Is this day better? Yes, it is. I picked that one. Those kind of services can be provided, of course, using a connected vehicle cloud. We are not going to build those specific services. We are going to build them together, or we will help the car manufacturers to build them. The maritime cloud. Same technology, same services people within Ericsson, reused for another business. In this case, the owner of the fleet will be much better connected to his or her vessels, to the different operations regions, to fleet companies, to, for instance, improve logistics. Then I jump to my last example, connected traffic cloud. $1.3 million people are killed in traffic every year, and that number is expected to grow over time. Traffic is increasing. I'm not going to state that we will change that, but I think we can change that. When it comes to efficiency, in EU, the annual congestion cost is calculated to be 130 billion euro. But instead of talking about those numbers, have you ever been stuck in traffic? No. Never? Have you ever, like me, felt like, why did I take this road? You have? Yeah. Have you been sitting there thinking, will I make it to my flight? Will I be there in time? Yes, you have. Will I make it to that meeting?
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago you felt that. Yes, we all have. And we believe that this solution is something that can help us with this. The connected traffic cloud will support the traffic authorities. There are solutions out there today, but if you ask me, they're not fully connected. We know a lot out here. We know that, yes, there are congestions. We know that that's not the smart way to go. cars already today knows that roads are slippery. Cars will know even more in the future and can send information about what the roads look like. Sensors along the road today, but much more tomorrow, will know certain things about the roads. Again, for instance, that they're slippery or that they're congested. That information is so important for us, because that can have impact on our choices, or can at least tell us that, yeah, this is how long the queue is, and so forth. If traffic authorities can get this information fed to them, and then have the ability to feed that back to users in time, instantly, yeah, then we all understand that, yes, that will make a difference. Because if I am in a specific area, and I can get specific information that, yeah, these roads are slippery, or these roads are congested, yeah, then what will happen is that, yeah, I might not go that way, or I will make sure my driving is really safe in that area. Today, the information that is at hand, it's normally quite late. It's not very local. It's broadcasted. Sometimes in Sweden I get the information, I might be 150 kilometers away, and I get the information that that road is busy, or you had an accident in that road, and I have never been thinking of driving there, and I get that information. With the connected traffic cloud, the traffic authorities will be able to get data from many different sources, being individuals, being the car itself, or sensors along the road, and feed that data back to the users that really, really needs it. It can be connected to other clouds. It can be connected to an OEM's cloud. Information in that OEM's cloud, and that the information that OEM wants to share, can then be distributed to traffic authorities. Like, for instance, in this area, it's really difficult to brake because the roads are slippery. 3 examples of our solutions. Tomorrow starts now. Everything is becoming connected. When this, and this is now, really starts to cooperate, and when it's from a technical point of view can cooperate, yeah, then it can also become automated and make a real impact on efficiencies, for sure, sustainability, and great impact on our experience, customers' experience. I said it earlier, we didn't start this last year. We've done it for quite some time, but we have a business that we're really focusing on. That's a great growth for us. Since 2013, we have plus 30 significant contracts within this area. And again, our focus is on utilities, transport, and public safety.